Hello, wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. It's me, Ryan Murphy Cochran, coming back at y'all with another video. I know I promised y'all that we talk wrestling and boxing in my last video, but it was so late I didn't get a chance to talk wrestling. Well, today we're going to talk some wrestling. As we all know, the King of the Ring tournament has begun. We're down to the finals. The finals. Finn Balor defeated Sami Zayn to make it to Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. Jinder Mahal was defeated by Xavier Woods on Monday Night Raw to make it to Saudi Arabia. So, it's going to be an exciting matchup. Both of those guys are going to bring it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, let's also talk about Nick Aldis suffered a beatdown from his Strictly Business cohorts, Tom Latimer and Chris Adonis. He got banged up pretty good. He was off power for a couple of weeks, but he made his in-ring return. He made his in-ring return in Poland. In Poland. The country of Poland. Again, Chris Adonis sticks his nose in the business and costs Nick Aldis the matchup. Could it be that Nick Aldis is turning face? For y'all that don't know, that means a good guy. In wrestling terms, that means a good guy. There's a lot of things happening with the sport of wrestling. MJF teases WWE move once his contract expires. Rampage defeats SmackDown in ratings when they were going head to head. And ladies and gentlemen, Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the hospital. Fingers crossed that he pulls through. Superstar Billy Graham has been having some health problems. Hopefully he'll pull through as well. I'd like to give a shout out to Diamond Dallas Page for what he's done for people with this DDP yoga and how often and how much it's been helping people. Not just professional wrestlers, but just people in general. Because that DDP yoga has saved and helped a lot of people, and it saved a lot of lives. So, kudos to him. Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, Biggie Langston. Could we be seeing a three-way feud? Bobby Lashley says after he gets done with Goldberg, he's not done with Drew McIntyre or Biggie Langston or Big E from the New Day. So is this a three-way feud? Could this be leading to a three-way dance for the world title? Who knows? The son of Rick Steiner. His name is Bronson Breaker or something like that. They were gonna call him Rick Steiner, Rex Steiner. That's R-E-X Steiner. They were gonna go with Rex Steiner, but they went with Bronson Breaker instead, which makes no sense because his father and his uncle were the Steiner brothers, one of the best tag teams in the world. They're right up there with Harlem Heat, the Nasty Boys, Doc and Gordy, the Eliminators. The Steiners were one of the best, if not the best, tag teams in professional wrestling. And it is possible that a man could be somebody's son, but carve out his own name as well as respecting the legacy of his father and uncle. So, where does this go from here? He's going to get a shot at Tommaso Ciampa and an NXT championship. So we're going to see what happens. It's going to be an exciting time in wrestling, period. Bobby Fish signs with All Elite Wrestling. It's going to be terrific to see what comes from. It is possible that you will see Kenny Omega take on Hangman Adam Page at the world title at some point. It looks like it's going in that direction. We'll see what happens from here. It's going to be great for wrestling fans, period. Congratulations to Xavier Woods and Finn Balor for making it to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Have a great match, and we'll see what happens. Now, let's talk some boxing. Dillian White had a fight with Otto Bailey. I think that's how you say his name. But an injury to his shoulder forces him to pull out of that fight. Deontay Wilder is calling Floyd Mayweather an overrated big mouth. Well, in my own opinion, Deontay Wilder is just upset because he lost twice and got his butt kicked in the process. Twice. And I never seen Floyd Mayweather complain about an outfit, not once. So, there's that. It's going to be we know for a fact that Anthony Joshua is going for his rematch. There was talks about him accepting step-aside money to let the Undisputed thing happen. Anthony Joshua says, no way. No way in hell am I stepping aside. I don't care how much money they give me. I want my belts back. That is an old school fighter. That is an old school fighter's mindset. The hell with this step aside money. I want my belts. I want my belts. I'd like to see an undisputed heavyweight champ too. But I gotta respect a man who says, look, I want my rematch. There's no amount of step aside money that you guys can give me. I want my belts. That proves that he's still hungry. Hungry to win. Deontay Wilder, if he had, like I said, I want to see the Deontay Wilder from Las Vegas in the third fight with Tyson Fury. I want to see that kind of discipline come out of him. I want to see that kind of hunger. And another thing, it's kind of bothering me. Deontay Wilder had the nerve to say about Floyd Mayweather that he was an overrated big mouth. We ain't never seen Floyd twerking and acting like a 15-year-old girl. And we've never seen Floyd complain about an outfit. Floyd retired undefeated. Got crazy amounts of money in the bank. So Wilder, he's gonna stay with his trainer, Jonathan Banks. There was rumors going around that he was fired, but he was not fired. Kurt DeVille from Counterpunch Boxing debunked that. Shouts out to Kurt DeVille, Bruce Bain, Showbiz the Adult. Those are guys that I'm a fan of those guys. I like listening to them. My guy from Rummy's Corner, I believe, I'm a fan of his too. Shouts out to those guys. I think it's weird that it's just enough with Wilder. You know, there's gonna be, his feelings are hurt because he got his ass whooped twice. Period. End of story. And that's that. Anthony Joshua is looking for a new trainer. There was talks about him and Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields trains one of the Charlo brothers, Dremel, I believe. And, well, you gotta find your fit with trainers and whoever else. But when Anthony Joshua does get his rematch, or if he decides to go and fight Tyson Fury for the WBC and Ring Magazine belt, I think we're gonna see the best Anthony Joshua possible. And I think we're gonna see the best Anthony Joshua ever, because he had 2 losses where he lost his heavyweight titles, and he doesn't want to go through it again. So we're going to see the best Anthony Joshua possible. We're going to see the best Anthony Joshua possible. And it's going to be an exciting time for boxing. It's going to be an exciting time for wrestling. My next video like I said, shouts out to Xavier Woods and Finn Balor for making it to the King of the Ring. Shouts out to Diamond Dallas Page for what he's done for keeping our wrestlers healthy and just helping people in general. Shouts out to the whole sport of boxing. Wrestling and boxing forever. I'm out.